I'm especially proud of the NC Realtors today as we announce our support for the Connect NC campaign. In North Carolina, Realtors are community advocates working to ensure that homeownership and real estate investment drive North Carolina and our nation towards greater economic productivity. From the buying of your first home to the relocation of Fortune 500 businesses, using a North Carolina Realtor is the smart move. And that is why I'm happy to announce that through the support of our members, the North Carolina Association of Realtors will be contributing $150,000 in financial and in-kind contributions to support Connect NC campaign. We're proud to support Connect NC, and we encourage all North Carolinians to do the same by getting out to the polls on March 15th. I'm happy to introduce our 74th governor of the state of North Carolina, Pat McCrory.
Do you know that North Carolina right now is the 9th most populous state in the United States of America? We're now 10 million people in North Carolina. Since the last bond referendum in North Carolina was the year 2000, over 15 years ago, our state has grown by 2 million people. It's as though the state of Nebraska moved to North Carolina since the year 2000. So we have a choice, which is extremely important to the real estate community, a very important industry in North Carolina. Do we want to prepare for the future, or do we want to react to the future? And I'm convinced preparation and anticipation is better than reaction, because once you've reacted, you've waited too long. Because North Carolina is going to continue to grow because we're the greatest state in the United States of America. And the real estate industry sells that quality of life. Because this is the place to live, work, and raise a family. It's the place to buy a home too, right? That's what these bonds are all about, is preparing this state for the next generation in several areas. The first area is our university system. And right now, we have in our university system some facilities that are not sufficient to prepare the students for the next generation. There is a strategy behind where we're investing this money in our universities. It's not, frankly, going to a football stadium or to a student center or to a basketball arena. It's going toward the sciences, it's going toward engineering, it's going toward healthcare, it's going to nurses, it's going toward business. It's going toward the areas where we have skills gaps right now in North Carolina. And if we fill those skills gaps, we beat the competition, and that helps the real estate industry. The second area this is going to is our community college system. And boy, do we have a great community college system. But we've got to make sure that we have mechanics and electricians and nurses and truck drivers in order to sustain our economy. And that's where the money's going to go for our community college system. The third area where we're spending this money is in two quality of life issues. Because we sell our quality of life here in North Carolina. There is no better quality of life. And the quality of life is related to two areas. One is basic necessities of water and sewer. So money's going to go for water and sewer in small towns of North Carolina. And the last quality of life area is our state park system. We have not invested in our state parks in well over 25 years. We need to preserve our state park system and grow our state park system. The last area I want to briefly talk about is our security. Our National Guard is going overseas in Afghanistan and Iraq and coming back home to facilities that are not suitable for professional soldiers. These men and women are risking their life, and the facilities that they have are not suitable for their training needs at this point in time. They deserve better. And this is for our public safety. So to have the real estate industry, to have the realtors be a part and understand that this is important for our future economic quality of life and our quality of life, period, which will make it better for families, means a lot to me. And that's, to me, is our responsibility, is to leave this place a better place than when we came. And that's what we're doing through this investment.
Thank you, Governor. We so appreciate your efforts, so appreciate your time for being here today. You may not be able to be a proponent for the bond, but we certainly are. And we do encourage everyone to go out and to vote on March 15th and to encourage your friends and families to vote for this bond on March 15th, because we think it's so critically important to the economic future of North Carolina.